interesting was, and I thought it was really something that we should talk about, was the Asia Argento from the Me Too movement, the most notable woman, right? One of the most like notable figures in the Me Too movement, who we found out that she was out here paying off little kids because she had sex with a 17-year-old and paid him off. I don't know how you guys feel, but that is the height of hypocrisy.
How can you really take that in like the black community? Like if you have some woman that's like older than you, because she say she's like 30 something, 40 something. You know what I'm saying? And you about a young you like 17, 16, 17. How would you feel if you really?
But that's a lot of black men's from black men that I've spoken to, like a lot of them talk about experiences with older women when they're much younger and how that's a game changer for them in a lot of ways.
Yeah. It is. I think what happens here is, and this is, I think, there's two different worlds, right? So you have women who, if it's a woman that it happened to, that is supposed to destroy her life, and as a man, it's taken on differently because it's seen as like a rite of passage, or you did something big, or you had this opportunity. But I still feel like, the kid's a victim. We don't know where he was mentally at that point in time.
Yeah, but you see that all the time. Like I've watched even shows like Law and Order where I've seen teachers having sex with their students.
Right.
So it's like it happens all the time, but mostly it happens in the white community for the most part.
Well, no. I think the white community, it shows up.
It shows up. Black community probably is like that, but it doesn't. Probably. They hide it. They probably hide it for the most part.
You're talking probably. I'm telling you, it definitely goes down in the black community. You know what I'm saying? Look, when I was 9, my virginity was taken. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to have a choice or opportunity. You know what I'm saying? All I remember was wetness and hit. That's all I remember on that fateful night.
It's not funny.
On phone place. Nah, we can laugh now. You know what I'm saying? After years of therapy, I was able to manage and deal with my emotional pain and trauma.
Did you feel something like that though?
Nah. Like, I don't think I understood I didn't understand what was going on. I think I never knew how it impacted me. Mm-hmm. So even though as a man, you might say to yourself, you know what? Yo, I got over because I got an older woman or some shit. You really don't know how that impacts your sexual development as a child. Yeah. Because you didn't have a choice in the matter, and someone's taking advantage of you, especially when they're in a position of power. The funny thing about this is this kid's name is Jimmy Bennett, and he's now like 20-something years old. But at that time, she used to play his mother on one of the movies that she did. That's how they met. So obviously, you know what I mean, she was a major mother-like figure in his life. And when she took advantage, when the situation went down, he was going through a custody battle with his, not even a custody battle, but his parents had taken his money or something, and he was going through one of them kind of cases. Yeah. So it's something I think that needs to be addressed. I think in terms of the Me Too movement, my biggest thing is that we need to keep that same energy. Because I see it came in the news for like a day or two, but I don't hear nobody else really pushing or pressing on this issue.
Because it's a white person. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be...
Because it's a white woman.
Or a white woman, I should say more. You're thinking that's more of a white woman situation.
My bad. I'm thinking about that.
But what I say about the Me Too movement, I've always did like this whole Me Too movement thing that's coming out because the simple fact of... I just don't like the fact of how long it takes you to come out. You understand what I'm saying? How long it takes out. You didn't do this. You did this before. Now all of a sudden you just coming out. Why you wait and not just do it just now? You understand what I'm saying? So it's just...
I hear you. I think, with that situation though, I do think that it was a different time. People didn't feel empowered. They didn't feel like they would have been supported. So I do believe that as we change the cultural landscape and understanding what's the difference between right and wrong and how men and women should interact with each other, that it was something that needed to happen. However, all I'm saying is I need some consistency.
No, I agree. And I think the socialization isn't consistent, right? So it's like, while, yes, the landscape is changing, but it's changing more so for women who are experiencing this and men as like the perpetrators. It's not the other way around. Right? And so I do agree with your, consistent statement. I just think it's part of how we're socialized in this country. It's like if a man cries rape, people are laughing at him. Like,
that's true.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's really true.
The anatomy, and a lot of it has to do with the anatomy, right? Mm-hmm. Because a woman doesn't necessarily have to like get wet to have sex, but a man kind of has to be erect, right? So that's that's why I think that plays a part in it in terms of people saying, well, you wanted it versus you didn't want it, but
that's kind of tough because you can't say that to a woman either.
No, but it's also not correct. Just because a man's erect doesn't mean he wants it.
But that's how it used to be also back in the day when it used to be if a man hit a woman, it was always that man was going to jail. If I told a woman hit me, it's like they laughing at you and like it's like come on, you crying about a woman hitting you? Like you don't think women are crazy also?
Years ago, there was a tragic incident down in Texas. Where there was a man that was always mad. Texas always got some weird. Texas. Sean may say Florida, but nobody really be watching Texas. Texas got some weird shit. There was somebody out in Texas that was raping men, right? And so 5 men had came forward saying, like this was years ago in the 90s. 5 men had came forward saying that he raped them, which means he raped a lot of men. Because dudes ain't gonna come out and just say, yo, they got me. You know what I'm saying? And so I remember reading the story like, yo, what if you had, as a man, there's no real support. If somebody run down on you, Hollywood, tie you up and do you dirty.
Get away from my booty hole.
What you
get away from my booty hole.
You can't go home to a woman and share that story with her in the bed. What if your man came to you one day like, listen, I got raped yesterday. Like, what are you going to say to him?
What would he say?
What would you? I'm asking just Anika. What would you do if your man came in and told you, "Yo, I
would think that's horrible."
Would you still stay with him?
Would you stay with him?
Because there's a lot. No, there's a lot of women out there that been like, "Yeah, I don't want to."
Yeah, because you done got taken. You let some man take your booty.
Yeah, some man take your booty hoe.
And you know what the crazy part is?
There's a lot of bisexual men.
Yeah, there's a difference between bisexual. No, see, that's the difference between bisexual and having your booty hole taken.
It's two different. That man wasn't bisexual by choice at that
moment. Right, and I hear that. But
a lot of women would laugh at him. And then when
not nice.
When an argument happens,
that's a violation.
She gonna bring that shit up. Cause you know how some women are.
Especially if she gets mad.
She like, yo, that's how nigga took your ass.
He was a black man though, right?
No, he was the guy that was doing was actually a biracial guy. And he was running around Texas doing it. And he the way he got caught was that he posted it on this back in the day of MySpace. Okay. He posted a picture of him had this guy hog-tied with his dick in his mouth. Yeah, he OD'd. He OD'd.
Nah, you gonna need some straight counseling for that.
Yo, word! Like, I don't know how much survives. I'm thinking to myself, like, I gotta kill your entire family. Like, maybe
not just you.
Like, not just you, maybe entire.
Your
and
kids,
then also
got to go.
The animals, the pets, all that gotta go. The raccoon, everybody gotta go. The little puppies, everybody gotta go.
Yeah, but with this whole Me Too movement with her sexually abusing him or whatever they want to call it, I don't know necessarily that she really sexually abused him. She probably, gave him some and stuff like that. But his little...
This is exactly...
But it's a problem, though.
But his little